I mean, this helmet is pretty cool. It's got a thing that focuses the natural glow of the horn into a flashlight. It is a little physically awkwardly designed, but still. Alright, that's my review. I'm back to playing Dark Souls 3. Yeah, okay, I can take a hint. We finally have our first Rarity and Twilight exclusive episode, but it's like a Spike episode, so I suppose it doesn't really count?
Little is known about dragon culture, but this is a phenomenon we've seen before.
Oh, great, Luna, wow, how fortuitous that you were here for no reason whatsoever to impart your wisdom on us. You know what, if Luna and Celestia know so much about dragons, why don't they write it down in books? It's sort of weird that they did the exact same thing, except with griffins, and much, much better last season.
We don't have friends here. Dragons don't do friendship.
I'm beginning to think Mr. Manchild was right about this season, even though I strongly disagree with him on the quality of the gift of Mod Pie. This episode felt like they took Lost Treasure of Griffinstone and Dragon Quest, locked them in a room with some lube and Barry White, and just waited to see what sort of horrendous offspring it resulted in. And the name of that horrendous offspring is Princess Ember. Ember! Oh! Back to Dark Souls 3. Okay. Princess Ember is filling in as our Zootopia-style icon of anti-ableist discrimination. But after Zootopia, I can't really handle a lame version of this story anymore. The difference between them being that Judy Hopps achieved her position through hard work, while Princess Ember is just a loser who got rescued by another loser, and as it turns out, two losers working together just so happen to be better than one non-loser. Even though she does appear to be holding her own against the frontrunner. And why is he the frontrunner? How are they able to stop and have long, stupid conversations and still be this far ahead of everyone else? I mean, when they did the exact same thing in Fall Weather Friends, at least it wasn't a serious competition. But they still lost because of it.
Last? I didn't learn anything.
Now, here's a rhetorical question for you. Have you ever been watching a show and wondered why they didn't reference something, even though they had a perfect opportunity to reference it, and while not referencing it would have been pointless and irritating? I mean, clearly, in this instance, I'm talking about Twilight's teleportation, because Ember asks how they got up there.
Wait, how did you two get through?
And it's like, well, Twilight can teleport, but they get interrupted before they say that, and it just seems pointless and irritating. Like, it wasn't a joke. Everyone who's seen this show is aware that Twilight can teleport. Ember never got her answer, so what was the point?
You just risked everything to save her.
No, he didn't. Dragons are impervious to fire and lava. I'd say he risked more by trying to drag this set of solid gold armor out of the ocean. That shit would sink like, well, a suit of armor made out of gold. And by the way, why isn't she wearing the helmet anymore? Did concealing her identity suddenly stop being important?
She saved me, even when she didn't have to.
What? No, she didn't. She carried you. There's a big difference. You saved her. You know what? Fuck this episode. I'm gonna go back to Dark Souls. Does this contest have rules? Why'd they even have to go through the cave? Why couldn't they just fly around it? I mean, are you allowed to throw your competitors to their doom? Why didn't Twilight just teleport Spike to the end if everybody's just gonna do whatever they want anyway? Was she just waiting for Ember to redeem herself? How far was Twilight willing to let Spike fall before she saved him? Why are you throwing him long ways along the bridge? Why didn't you just throw him to the left or right? Why are you trying to physically overpower him? Go get the scepter and command him to stop. You know, just like you do at the end of the episode. Why does he even listen? Does the Dragon Lord have the power to compel dragons to do shit they don't want to do? If so, why is Spike able to give up at the beginning of the episode? Why is the princess able to disobey her father? Why does Grundle keep hugging dragons even after Spike gives up the scepter? I mean, he can tell that Spike isn't the Dragon Lord because Ember is accepting the title right in front of him.
Agree with him!
Why are the dragons allowed to ignore her? Why wasn't this motherfucker competing?
The Dragon Lord is whoever brings the scepter back to your father.
Wait, what? So the competition wasn't even over when Spike started issuing demands? Grundle gave up when he could have just taken the scepter from Spike? What the fuck? No, fuck this. I'm done. I'm going to play Dark Souls. So I have a quick plug if you'll indulge me. On top of all these other things I want you to do, go subscribe to this guy, because we're doing a Dark Souls 3 Let's Play, and it's going to be uploaded to his channel. One is also going up on my Here's to Fail channel, but that's going to be a different playthrough entirely. So yeah, don't miss it, go check it out, first episode's already up, and have fun!